Channy Oddy again with Pilates terminology for Channy Oddy's Pilates in Port Elizabeth classes. For the online classes going forward, because I don't have you here to push and pull, I'm using Maggie to demonstrate what I mean when I talk about these things. Today we're going to go and talk about tarantula. Maggie keeps asking me, what's tarantula, what's tarantula, tarantula. My clients already know what a tarantula is, but those of you who've never worked with me, you don't know what tarantula is. So when lying on your tummy, I want you to imagine that a tarantula has crawled underneath your belly. Okay, did you see what Maggie did when a tarantula crawled underneath her belly? She lengthened her tailbone. You need to engage your bottom to lengthen your tailbone, and you're going to make sure that your pubic bone stays on the mat. So now she has a tarantula hiding underneath there. She's terrified of spiders. I might cue this tarantula, or if you love tarantulas, I know some of you do. Scorpions, snakes, spiders. One of my clients once said to me, well, cars are more dangerous than scorpions. Well, you know what? If you want to put a car under your belly button because you're more scared of the cars, please go ahead. I'll cue tarantula under belly button more often than not. Or lengthen the tailbone. So drop again, Maggie. Now, she's going to lengthen the tailbone because she's terrified of a tarantula. And did you see what happened to her back? It lengthened. She lengthened her tailbone. She used her bottom to do it, and she's pushing her pubic bone beautifully into the mat so she doesn't have to worry about it. Shoulders down your back. You can relax that tarantula. We're not going to use it for a while. Shoulders down your back. Your shoulder blade runs there, and your other shoulder blades run there. You want to take the 2 points of the shoulder blades, and you want to pull them down your back in a V to join the spine. Relax again, Megzy. So pull your shoulder blades down your back in a V. Okay, so that's just to keep the shoulder blade. Then I spoke about necks earlier on when I said to you, don't get creases in the back of your throat. Maybe lift your head only so that we get a crease in the back of your throat. There's a crease. You can see her necklace has already started to disappear into that crease. That has to be one of my absolute bugbears. We want to see the jewelry, and we certainly don't want a place that we can start collecting dirt. Okay, so we're going to have tarantulas, lengthening the tailbone, shoulders down your back, and then I want you to put your hands in what's called the stop sign position. Your hands are on either side of your shoulders. Come down a little bit, Megzy. Your hand, no, your hands, not your body. Yeah, so they're on either side of her shoulders. I'm going to cue Maggie, put your tarantula under your belly. Terrified, she's already put that in. She's lengthened out her tailbone. She's pulled her shoulder blades down her back. I'm now going to cue her roll a marble away from you with the tip of your nose. Now, I wish I had a marble here, but I wasn't that clever. So she's going to imagine there's a marble on her tip of her nose, and she's going to start to roll the marble across the floor and further, and stop. That's given her a beautiful line to her back. It's the continuation through the spine and into the cervical spine, into the lumbar spine, and into the thoracic spine. Another terminology I will use sometimes is Google Earth. So in this position here, Megs is going to imagine that she is the satellite. She's zoomed into herself in her garden. Then she's going to zoom out a little bit further and see herself in her suburb. She's going to zoom a little bit further out, see herself in her province. Zoom a little bit further out. Exactly. Continue. I'll call that one Google Earth. At no stage, relax down again, Megan, has she let her head come up, giving a crease to the back of the neck. So do it wrong. Roll the marble away and then just zoom up. She's lost sight of her Google Earth. Okay? Her neck got creasy. Nothing we want to work with. Okay. So maintaining her tarantula under her belly button. The bottom is working. She rolls the marble away from her with the tip of the nose. She pulls her shoulder blades down her back. Where's your tarantula? Yes. And then she can think about rolling her 2 marbles away with her nipples. So roll your nipples forward. Beautiful. Now you want to try and keep your nipples on the mat, Megs. So you don't want to come up so high that your nipples are off the mat, but you want to work through the thoracic spine only. We want to keep the lumbar spine protected and work only the upper back. Okay, that's pretty much it. In the more intermediate and advanced classes, we roll all the way up to the top of the thigh. Okay, So we'll roll the marble away with the tip of the nose. Pull your shoulder blades down your back, maintaining her tarantula, her pubic bone pushing into the mat. She continues to roll the marbles with her nipples and then straighten her elbows until she comes up and balances on the top of her thighs. She's a little crunchy here. Okay, yeah, you can see now when I said she's crunchy here how she had to work her bottom a little bit more. If you're feeling like this, go back down again next. Take your hands and put them a little further forward. Okay, that'll lengthen it, that'll shorten the length. I mean, she's also got really long arms. So belly button in, tarantula, squeeze your bottom, roll your marbles away with the tip of the nose, pull your shoulder blades down your back and come up better. Keep your hips pulling, bottom working, bottom working. We don't want to ever hammock this back. Lift your head, long line, shoulders down your back. Okay, she's struggling here. This ain't easy, okay? This is an intermediate and advanced work only, and we'll get you there, not for the basics. Is that good enough? I think so. There'll be other things I would have forgotten I'll teach you in class, but these are for the basics. Okay, chat soon.